Welcome to
to the Extravagant Radio.
I'm your Phantom Juggalo host, DJ Booyaka. Today's subject is gonna get, wow, real hardcore. The subject today is bitches. Now, before we get started, let's not be confused with bitches and women. Talking about real women. That is very few, and they are unicorns. So if you think you're that woman, it probably most likely isn't you. The very select few. That's why some dude on the internet made a whole map out of it. It made perfect sense. And he said them are unicorns. And if you do have that unicorn, if you're a guy, you have that unicorn, you should be that heroic knight and be good to that woman. That's all I'm saying. So that said, I think you get the point. This whole thing's really going to get down to, ladies and gentlemen, is loyalty. That's right. That's what it pretty much breaks down to. See, is being loyal, right? Because if you're not loyal, what the fuck's the point? Why can't you just be and honesty? That's another key factor here. Now, why did I decide to talk about bitches is what you're asking yourself. You see, I was going to keep my mouth shut. Why I'm celibate. All that. I was just going to what's the point? Talk about it. Well, I'm going to talk about it. This is why I'm celibate. It's not for religious reasons. I have decided to stay celibate for such situations that has happened to my friend, who I'm going to be calling later and we're going to be talking to. This is going to be awesome talking to Sai, a person who I respect. I've met him. He's awesome. He's also a friend of Alstallio. And these, I mean, listen, there's some special people that you meet in life, all right? And Sai is one of them, man. He's a good guy. Listen, I ain't gay. I'm not gay. Let's get that shit out the way, just in case anybody starts saying, oh, you gay. No, I'm not. I'm not gay. I don't want a woman anymore. Because to be perfectly honest with you, if I get in a relationship and the pussy's good, you get pussy with, man. Come on, man. And then you're like, no, man, that's my girl, man. No, let's come on with the English accent. You understand, man? Oh, man, I can't. Okay, listen, man. First of all, bitches. So let's talk about bitches. First of all, listen, Sai, I just got to give you respect. You are a much even better man than me. I will say it. Yes, I'm celibate, but here's why I'm celibate. But hold on a minute. Let's give it up to Sai. Give it up to Sai. I mean, really, do you guys know what this girl did? This is how bad that she did. She not only tried embarrassing him on Facebook, sneakily too, might I add, by not, saying his name, but knowing that it was directed at him, and she did not just want to break his heart and his whole character. No. She wanted to go further than that. You see, she wants to start threatening him, all right? Threatening him. This right here is out of control. Even if she didn't put it public, she sent it to him text message. I'm going to tell everybody that you're a pedo, that you was doing stuff with your niece and shit like that. Really? You're going to start saying that you're a pedophile? And she was going even further. There's text proof. I don't even know if I should post it up. I might post it up here. I might not. I really have no idea. But I'll block out the face. I'm not going to say names, but I will say one person, Sai. So, I mean, let it connect it with the dots to where they need to connect the dots to. But all I'm saying is this pretty much goes out to any woman that is like this woman. If you're going to go as far as to lie, to say that my boy's a pedophile when he ain't, or talking about raping you when he didn't, is some bullshit. He's got nothing but text messages. He sent me all the fucking shit. How you was talking about, you better marry me, Sai. You better marry me. I love you. You better marry me. I'm like, what the fuck? And then you're going to cheat on him, right? And then he's going to dump you. And then you're going to get mad that he dumped you. And you're going to be like, nah, man, you're going to lie and try and say you dumped him. This shit gets twisted. But then she starts texting him crazy shit like that. Now, that's the point right there. As far as not just a rape, but to go as far as pedophilia, to accuse somebody of pedophilia, she should be locked up. He's such a good guy. He should so take that shit to the police right now, and I don't give a fuck, because that's what I'm talking about. She even admits that she put 8 people in jail for jokes in a text message. And this bitch is walking around. She just broke my homie's heart talking all this shit over a text message, and he won't even fucking turn it in. He's like, no, he's like, you know what? He's trying to crush it. He had to say what he had to say in the video because she tried to, you know, burn him on Facebook. And she did. I saw the other messages, though. That shit's fucked up, and I'm going to speak out about it. That's my point by going too fucking far. Too fucking far. How are you going to threaten him for something like that he didn't do? I mean, really, that's like you women out there lying about men beating you and shit when they ain't. Okay? I mean, I know that there are some out there who are, and them dudes deserve that. You know, I don't understand you women. What is this battered wife syndrome? You guys, you good women, apparently, really like assholes, right? You like to get beat up. That's what it is? I don't understand. Battered wife syndrome? Really? What the fuck? Man, take a knife and I don't understand why you just don't cut that Cut that dick off, man. Haven't you heard the stories? Woman is treated like a freaking, oh, I mean, really, if the guy is cheating on you and you're being a loyal woman, I ain't talking about if you're being a bitch. You see, this isn't time for hypocritical shit. I ain't talking about, oh, you bitches, yeah, we need to, no. I'm talking about the good women. And believe me, there ain't very many out there, man. And I'll say that shit all through this fucking show. That's why that shit is going to the bitches. So I don't even think I need to say that anymore, right? I don't even need to say throughout the show because I just expressed it right here enough. So, anyway, my homie, you gonna start lying like that about? Well, I could have just shut up. But y'all know me. I'm DJ Booyaka. And I stand up for what I believe in. And I always will. And sometimes I might not be right. You know what? I might not. You know, sometimes like my theories might not be right. Like let's just say, I'm just talking about something totally off subject here, but my NX theory was way off, right? Okay, I still keep it up. I was wrong. Because you know what? I'm not going to put it down. I was wrong. I admit to it. So what? Maybe I'm not wrong. Maybe in the future they will make an odd thing. Maybe it's a little hint. You never know. It could be an attach on later. They just didn't put it out now because they don't want everybody saying, oh, it's another gimmicks and gimmicks and gimmicks thing. So you never really know. I might not necessarily be wrong. I might, but I'm most likely wrong, so whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm still just trying to, but I could be, you never know, man, right? So whatever. Anyway, bitches, this is the subject we're on, and it's getting on my nerves. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know why I'm celibate? Because if that was my chick, I would have beat that. I would have been her plastic surgeon. See, I can't lie, man. I won't lie to you people. I would have been her plastic, and I ain't no bitch, man. I'll tell you a story, man. And this is real, and this is gonna be like really offensive to a lot of people, but I personally don't give a fuck. You see, because I used to be like you guys and be like, oh, you know, never hit a woman, never hit a woman. Oh, okay, yeah, never hit a woman, but I will not say don't hit a bitch. Believe me, I was in a relationship where a woman just kept on hitting me, kept on hitting me, kept on hitting me, kept on hitting me, kept on. I have proof of this. This girl would not stop hitting me. It got to the point where when she went to go give me a hug, my hand would go up. Because I was just like, you know, a little punk like that back then. You know what I mean? I just took it. I was like, no, you never hit a woman. No, you know what? Fuck that. Someone very special to me, my mom, all right? Honestly, this was when I was younger, all right? Let's just say when I was growing up. I wasn't young. I was a teen. I was like, okay. So I was an adult now. But this girl just kept on. You know, I didn't want to hit a woman, man, because I'm a knight, man. I'm a hero, man. I want to save women. You know, when I was a kid, I used to think that women were like flowers. You know, they were like, I always wanted to be the knight in shining armor. The first girl that broke my heart, that shit was terrible. I was always like, you know, be faithful. And I thought that first girl was going to be mine till the end of time and shit. I was so, I don't know why I was like this. I just got an old soul, I guess, and just believe that love out there still exists. And I'm sure it does. There's some very few people I've met out in this world. I was like, wow, congratulations. Very proud of you. I will never take that chance anymore because I will kill a bitch. I'm just trying to jump around the bush. Let me just say it, man. I will kill a bitch, man. I will be a plastic surgeon, plastic fucking surgeon, rearrange her fucking face. It ain't no fucking joke, man. And then if I ain't going to jail, fuck that. I'm doing myself off. Boom. And then guess what? You got to deal with me in hell. And we just got to deal with each other. And believe me, holy shit. I know. It's terrible. That's why I'm celibate. Swear Swear to everyone right there, that's exactly. And listen, you could talk to Alstallio, send him a message, whatever. Listen, in the beginning, I'm a really, really good guy, but I also know my demon, and my demon is jealousy. And no more will I let that demon feed on me anymore, man. I mean, listen, man, now that I'm free, I'm honestly telling you, this right here is why I'm telling everyone I'm celibate. Right now, because women are fucking insane right now. To fucking go that far to try and lie and say that he was a pedophile when there's really people out there fucking doing that shit, fucking actually doing that shit. Are you kidding me? Seriously. And people, man, oh my God, I'm speechless, man. Whoa, that got me. Yeah, man. I believe, man. Good job, Sai. Give it up for Sai, man. Give it up. Give it up. Man, do you know what she... Man, God. I can't believe she did that, man. Even threatening like that is the most fucked up thing you can do to somebody. She's so mad. For what fucking reason in the first place? Because he isn't rich, he doesn't have money, okay? Because he's broke. He told you all that shit from the fucking beginning, but he still works, man. Why can't women respect that? Not only that, he just went through, listen to this, I told you, man, this is my friend. He just went through a breakup with the dumb, stupid, this dude's heart is loyal, man. He has a good heart, man. He has a heart of gold, man. He does, man. He is really a heart of gold, man. He tries being good to these women, man. And I understand, because when I have a woman, I too want to treat her like a queen. I want to, all this bullshit. Fuck that. They don't respect it. They don't respect chivalry. They like assholes. They really do. Everyone's like, no, man, it's not about assholes and all that. Yeah, it is. They really do. They like but believe me, I know, man. I know. Believe me, I was an MC in some places, all right? I know that when I had a girl, fancy that. Listen to this, how sick this is. When I had a girl, they fucking wanted me. But when I didn't have a girl, they didn't want you. That's how women are. It's like it's competition. It's like there isn't even really loyalty around the women if you think about it. I mean, I'm sorry to any of the good women that are really out there, because there are some, man. But yeah, I mean, you guys are even. I bet you know that you're deep inside. All your friends are hoes. You're like the only good one that's really in there. It's like some Sex in the City shit. The rest of you are just dumb bitches that are just hoes and cheat and just There's only one real good one. It's a sick world we live in, man. I swear. And I'm so sorry. And I know there's some really heroic guys out there right now going, oh, man, no, man. You don't fucking hit a woman, man. Never, man. Never, man. You need to calm down, man. Relax. Relax, man. Relax, man. Let me tell you something. My mother told me if a woman wants to put her hands on a man, and that she should be able to take it back. Now listen, if she hits you, then you hit her back. I ain't telling you to go full force on her. I ain't beat the fuck out of her. But you know what I'm saying? She hits you, hey, hell. I mean, she really hits you. Now, if you did something wrong, you take your fucking hit, you punk ass. I'm saying, man, if you got a good, that's what I'm saying about being heroic, man. There's a point of being abused and fighting back, because guys do get abused. I'm proof of that. Believe me, I'm celibate for a fucking reason, because I'm fucking insane. I've been abused by women, and I'm just fucking dumb, because I just have bad decision making, I guess. Yeah, but I gotta laugh about it now. But let me tell you something, though. And I will be honest, I've never been happier not being in a relationship. I can't be more honest with you. This has been like the best 2 years ever. It's just like I don't have sex. I'm celibate. You guys get it? I stay away from women. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Business is fine. We can hang out, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, do like, whatever the business is that needs to be done. Like if I'm going, like if not hang out, but like you get my point. Like if I have to go to the store and there's women in there or whatever, and I'm going to buy something, or if I'm going to a restaurant to eat and then the waitress is a woman, I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna be an asshole. But if she starts trying to flirt with me, I will be an asshole. I'll be like, please go away. Go away. Why, do you have it? No, I don't. Go away. I really will. I'm not trying to deal with it. Just go away. No, not interested. I don't care how hot you are. I don't care what you think you are. You bitches really think you top shit. No, you ain't. I know it was like, man, without women there would be no without women there would be no babies. Well, let me explain this to you. Without men there'd be no babies either. All right. Let me tell you the way it should be. It should be fucking equal. You understand that? Everything should be equal. That's what I'm trying to get down to everyone's fucking brain. Everything should be equal. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with the equal fucking relationship? Each one pulling their own weight. Why is it that there's women that's just, not women, I'm sorry to the women, sorry to real, honest women, you know, apologies, I will smack my hand right now for it, listen. Bad. See that? Ow, that kind of action, that was loud, that hurt. Well, I did that to the women because I was wrong on that. Let me talk about y'all. I'm talking about bitches, damn it. Fuck you, bitches, man. That's bitches piss me off. Why are you like that? Why do you want to just fucking old person that's just about to, you know, not just use your looks and fiend off his heart and then just try to take, it's all for the money so you could get, you really are so materialistic. Where's the fucking loyalty, man? Y'all are, I don't know, man. The generation of women today, man, you know, I mean, whatever happened to the Romeo and Juliet, man? Am I fucking crazy? Am I? Because here's my point. Now, I know a lot of you guys that are heroic are all like, oh, you should never hit a woman. But here's my point. I would die for my woman. You get it? And I've been put to the test in life. I've had fucking 4 guys try and go on my ex-girl. And let me tell you something. I handle them all. Let me tell you, man. Thank God the police side came. I know I would have lost that fight. Let's be honest. I mean, come on, man. Or maybe not. Maybe I would have went fucking Super Saiyan on the motherfucker. I did on that one guy. I couldn't believe it. I pushed that guy. Listen, he pushed me in my lip. Boom. I hit him in his chest. This dude flew in the street. You know why? Because there's angels, man. They're guarding me, man. But I tell you what, because it's amazing. Because, you know, let's just say it was a fight with a bunch of Turks. And listen, not all Turks are bad either. Because that's what I'm saying. You can't be judgmental, people, man. Not all Turks are bad. They're just not. My freaking master was Turkish. My Sifu was Turkish, man. You guys, you know what I mean? He's awesome. But just because there's this dude, he could have been fucking German. It could have been fucking Mexican. He could have been English. He could have been a white dude. It doesn't freaking matter. The point is, this dude was acting stupid. Thought he could touch her butt. And my girl's butt? Hell no, boy. I went insane, boy. Yeah, I pushed him. He hit me in my lip. All of us went so I punched that dude in the chest. Boom. He flew to the fucking street, y'all. I swear, this is insane, man. I don't know what I am. And then the police side came, and the first one to jump out was a woman. I was like, yes, Miss Officer. You know what I was doing? Defending the woman, because I'm a fucking warrior. But let me tell you something. This is my point on why the fuck I would beat this fucking woman's fucking face in for saying the shit that she said, and then I do myself off because I ain't going to jail for some stupid shit, because this bitch deserves to get beat the fuck up or at least put in prison for some stupid ass shit like that, threatening someone like that. You must be out your fucking mind. And if you cheat on somebody, yeah, if a girl cheated on me, I'd fucking kill her, man. It ain't even a fucking joke. I'm insane. This technology today, listen, if you want to go, then you fucking, if you find someone else you like, then that's right. That's the way it should be. If you, this day and age, come on, man. It's not like it was back in the day. We had to write letters and be like, oh, I'm sorry. You've been out in the battle for far too long. Sweetie, I need to be dicked down by something, so please, just move on. Guys in the battlefield, it's just that letter. He's like, oh, it's from my wonderful wife, and I love her so much. Please, and all that shit. He's like, oh my God, you know what? But that anger, I guess, did make him survive, because he went through the war zone and I saw your face on everybody. I swear, I have a twisted mind, don't I? But seriously, it's the truth, isn't it? If you're talking about loyalty, I even give props to the women. Let's be honest. You see, I'm not hypocritical. I give props to the women who actually, like, cut that cheater's dicks off, fucking threw it out in the street, or he was raping her. Even better, that dude, I think he was raping her. I think that would even be better, right? The guy didn't just cheat, because that would have been, like, fucked up, because did you cheat, bitch? Are you that hypocritical? I mean, I understand that, you know, someone cheats on you. Believe me, I'm not hypocritical with that pain if you're being loyal. But I just don't understand, because for me, I just see it as women being loyal is not that amazing. And I'll say why. Because women are hit on like since they were young. I'm not talking about like, that's not every woman. Why am I saying that? Bitches. I just say, I gotta say women too, because sometimes women, don't get this wrong, okay? Just don't get this. But women, honestly, you women know it. You're hit on all the time since you're like growing up. I got just hitting on you. You know what I mean? It's nothing amazing for you. You should be able to say no to dick when you're in a relationship, right? I mean, you should be able to be like, no, excuse me, I'm in a relationship. Excuse me, let me respect my guy here. How much money you got? Oh, time. And then when they say you how much money they got, what they got at the rappers, and all these rappers talking all that shit. Oh, your chick, she want me. You don't hear me rapping it. I ain't gonna rap about it. Because why? Why do I want to rap that I want someone else's chick? Why does that get me as a real man, a warrior? Why do I want someone else's chick? Why? I'm asking y'all this. Why does pussy, in the first place, just fucking take over your mind? I had great pussy. I get it. Let me stop playing. I get it. That's the reason why I'd kill for it. Let me tell you, boy. There's some good booty out there, boy. I said, girls, boy. Let me tell you, man. Girls, or not girl, women, real women. I'll tell you what, man. No, bitches, boy. Now, bitches, they're the freaks. Ooh, boy, let me tell you. Women, I guess, man, right? Women can be good, I guess. Right? I mean, I guess, you know what? Some women could be freaks too. Whatever, man. Yeah, man, freak, women freak. All women, right? Everyone freak, right? Freak. Freak a lick. Freak a lick. I guess everyone's a freak some way, right? I don't get it. As long as you ain't doing it with children or animals, I personally don't give a fuck. That's the truth. If you guys want to beat each other, whatever, I'm gonna express this later. I got another show with Alstallio that we talk about women, and Alstallio's coming on the show too. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. I've been going on 21 minutes trying to defend myself on why the fuck I would fucking why the hell I'm celibate. Let's just say it. Why the hell I'm celibate. Now, if you still don't understand, let me explain to you like this. Ladies, real men, if you have a good, loyal man, and he would die for you, literally, I mean, the shit went down. You know what I'm talking about. How can you not respect that? I got a question, and this is for all you ladies. You have that rock music dude you love listening to. You have that actor, Brad Pitt, something like that you just, I'm so in love with. You telling me if you had a good man, great man, and Brad Pitt came along and wanted to fuck you, and your man would never know about it, or just whoever that star is that you really like, would you do it? Ask a real man the same thing. A man that would die for his woman. I'm talking about true love. I'm talking Romeo and Juliet. I think you could put a bunch of pussy in Romeo's face and he'd be like, "Get it away! It is not my dear Juliet that smells like flowers in an embrace." Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well prepared. Whatever. Man. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm crazy, man. I have a loyalty heart. That's what I'm saying. I'm loyal to ICP, man. I'm not gay. That's another. I can't be gay because I'm not gay. I can't. I don't hate gay people. I'm not against gay people. Shoot, I love gay people. As a matter of fact, I thank you gay people for fucking slowing down the population of humanity. Because honestly, there's too much fucking humans here. What the fuck? I'm be honest about it. I'm not part of Illuminati or anything. Fuck Illuminati. I'm a warrior of light. I'll say that. I ain't no Illuminati, and I mean the holy light. I'm a warrior, man. But damn, man. Anyway, back to women. I ain't getting into all that. Back to women. What the fuck is your problem, man? I mean, really. What happened? I'm sorry to you women that are good right now, because you know that there's very few of you, and you know what I'm talking about. You truly know in your essence who I'm talking about. Not the ones that, oh yeah, he's talking about me. No, I'm not. Shut up. You're not what I'm talking about. There's good woman is a woman that works hard, man. That doesn't just fucking go down the easy road to get what she wants, man. She does the hard work. And I tell you, man, it just makes me sick sometimes, Just It really does. And by the way, I heard that Blase Rose cheated on Jay. Well, I have an apology to make here now, don't I? Because that guy who said that he was going to hit her, I would have defended her. I would have. I said it. I stick by my word. But if he knew, like, something, if he knew, like, if he was just going to beat her because she was a woman and he hated the fact that she rapped, yeah, I would defend her. But if he was going to beat her because he knew that she was, like, cheating on Jay, I might even have helped him. If he was like, this bitch cheated on Jay, I'd be like, what? Right? Is this true, Jay? Jay be like, yeah, it is true, dog, but don't. I'd be like, really? I can't cave you. I'd be like, Jay, really? Can I please? Can I please, Jay? Can I please? But he'd be like, nah, man, don't, man. No, don't, man. Jump steady, you come in. If Jay be like, do it. Jay would be like, Jay would be like, come on, man, fuck that bitch, man. There's more fishes in the sea. That's all he be talking about. So wise. Fucking love Violent J and Shaggy 2 though. Even Shaggy 2 would be like, oh man, don't do it, man. Don't calm down, man. I understand, man. I understand. He wouldn't be talking like that. Why am I talking like that? It's because why am I talking like I've been talking to my English friends a lot. Now I'm talking like this, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff I'm doing, so I have to talk English. I'm sorry. I'm doing a little bit English accent here and there. Anyway, listen to me, man. You fucking dumb bitches. Please, wake up. Tired of the bullshit. Anyway, look, we're about to get this started for real. I'm about to get Simon on, and I'm trying to do 3 ways, so if we can get Alstallio on, that'd be great. So it's about to get real hard, and I know some of y'all are like, because I keep talking about Romeo and Juliet and things like that, and my mind's just everywhere, and you're like, Romeo and Juliet isn't even real. Yeah, I know it's a love story by Shakespeare. I know. Okay? I'm just using that as a temp. I mean, isn't the essence of it? I mean, that's what I'm trying to get to. I mean, don't people want that? It can't just be fake. Love has to be real out there like that. So pure and true. Right? I think that it's clouded right now by everything that's going on. But listen, before we even get into all that and anything like that, just look. We're going to get hard on this. And we're going to talk about bitches. So let's give props to the women. To the real women. To the unicorns that are out there that are good women. Listen, I'm going to play a song right now before we get started. This is to all the women. This should be like y'all's anthem. No, it's not Beyonce. Yo, you should have put a ring on it. Let me explain. This woman should be bigger than Beyonce. Now, listen, I'm not saying that because it's Alstallio's mom, and, yeah, he produced it. This song is hot. I'm just real with people, as real as it could get. This is what women should be listening to, and everyone should be listening to. This is positive energy vibes. This is what love is supposed to be. Please enjoy it. This is for you. Now, listen, after this, we're getting right back on the topic about bitches, so enjoy this, women, because this is something that I think everyone should hear. So without further ado, here's a song by Serina, Dreams Do Come True. And then when we get back, which is Dreams Do Come True, which is produced by Alstallio and sung by his mom, Serina. Now, all that said, I hope you enjoy the song. After that, we will be trying to talk with both of them. Prepare yourselves. Here it is. Dreams Do Come True by Serina.
After everything that we've been through, all of the hard times and the good, sometimes we never thought we would make it. But we battled on and on for our love, falling down and raising up as we should. We have won. Now that we know it's destiny, this love with you and me, acceptance is what it's all about. Taking the chances we never did, all the things that we never said, now we can. It's a dream, it's a dream, it's a dream, it's a dream come true. It's a dream, it's a dream, it's a dream for me and you. It's a dream, it's a dream, it's a dream, it's a dream come true. It's a dream, it's a dream, it's a dream for me and you. Hearing the excitement in your voice, now that you made the right choice to love only me. Now we can continue on with our plans, walking together hand in hand. We believe, now that we know our destiny, this chance for you and me, acceptance is what it's all about. Taking the good times and the bad, whether we're happy or we're sad, together we will be. It's a dream, it's a dream, it's a dream, it's a dream come true. It's a dream, it's a dream, it's a dream for me and you. It's a dream, it's a dream, it's a dream, it's a dream come true. It's a dream, it's a dream, it's a dream for me and you.
This is E to the Extravagant Radio. Welcome back, and as promised, I got Simon, Cyborg, a.k.a. Cy, and of course, we got Alstallio. What? We gotta give it up because we got Alstallio. Hand clap. Shh. All right, cut the hand clap. Let's get this serious. We got some rules here. Rule number 1, no saying the bitch's name. And rule number 2, no talking about my situation, because y'all know I don't want none of that sympathy stuff going on, and we're not gonna be discussing that. So, let's get this started. You had a crazy bitch and you broke up with her because of this, because she was a crazy bitch. Then she threatened you that you were a pedophile, or she sent you a text rather, that she's threatening you that you're a pedophile, doing stuff with your niece when it's not true. And she even sent something to Alstallio. We'll get to you in a minute, Alstallio. Hold on. And yes, it was a text message, but she also texted you that she put 8 other guys in jail for jokes. Please explain. And as you guys will understand who are Magic the Gathering players, I'm about to say pass turn, so there will be no interruptions. We got our pens ready. We're ready to write down. Please answer this question. How does this make you feel? Pass turn, Simon.
Where do you even start with crazy like this? Really, where do you start? Right, first of all, yeah, this girl was crazy. Before that, let's just go back to, I want to be real quick about this and tell you how we got there with this girl in the first place. Now, this girl, I had a lovely little romance with her when we were teenagers, when we was both 14. We had this lovely little romance that lasted just literally a couple of weeks, and then it was gone. And then 20 years later, we managed to meet up again, and it was beautiful. It was really nice. The girl was very intelligent, very sexy, very manipulative, and she was very crazy. I came to find out in the end as well. So just a couple of weeks in, or I'm going to say 1 week in, we had little arguments, and this girl, when I say she flew off the handle at something that was not worth an argument, I soon realised that this bitch was crazy. Now, what actually made it worse is during this conversation, she told me that I made her mad, that she felt like going down to my mum's house and beating up on both of my sisters because she was mad at me. So this is how crazy this So firstly, I'm going to say, yeah, I had a few of these instances. She was a bit crazy. She asked me a few crazy things, how I would feel about them, and I realised that this girl was a lot more than I could have bargained for. Past 10.
Alstallio.
Okay, my opinions on it was, well, I told Cyborg, aka Simon, whatever. I told him at the start. I said, you were messing with Satan here. I said, this is probably not the best way to go. But if you do go that way, then go in and go out as quick like a flipping SAS soldier, man. Really highly trained soldier, because I said that is only going to end badly. And, you know, it did pretty much end the way I expected it. Actually, it was no surprise to me. I was like, wow, okay, that was too predictable, you know. So, yeah, that's all. That's all I got to say to that is the girl's crazy, and like I pretty much had day-to-day commentary on how things were going, how the whole situation developed, and I thought to myself, like, I don't think there was a day that actually went by where I was like, Si, get out now, it's quick, get out. But you know, my good friend Si is you know, he hopes the best, he sees the best in people, and that's one thing you gotta like about the guy. You know, he sees the best and he thinks to himself, yeah, you know, I can make it work though, man. I can change this girl. I was like, you know, there's some people you just can't change. And I knew this girl, particularly, this if you want to call her a bitch, you cannot change. She's corrupted and destroyed, and she's probably already destroyed her next guy by now. So it was no surprise to me. Pass the baton.
Pass the turn. All right. Can I ask? Do you want to go right now, Si, or can I ask him one more question?
Well, yeah, but you can ask him another thing, yeah.
Okay. If you don't want to go right now, or okay. Well, I just wanted to. Well, no. I want you to go right now. Respond to that, Si, and then I'll ask the next question to Alstallio. Go ahead, Si. Pass turn.
Okay.
Si.
Okay. Yeah, I think that the one thing with me is I definitely do see the good in people. And this girl's got a mental illness, you know, she suffers with bipolar. So, in my opinion, you know, even people with mental illness, you know, deserve a chance at love. And I thought I could get to understand it. I even read books to try and find out, you know, more about her illness. But this girl, she wasn't just suffering with bipolar. She was actually just a cruel bitch. And she took pleasure in, you know, being cruel. She loved that shit, man. She loved to try and belittle you. And it was like a power struggle. And she had no intention of letting me have any power in the relationship, and I had no intention of letting that bitch rule my life either. So that's when, you know, I backed away from this girl and I finished with her. She couldn't take that either. She wanted to tell me that she was leaving me anyway, and she'd been seeing somebody else, which I found out she was seeing somebody else as well. And yeah, when I wasn't crying into my flipping cereal over this girl, then that's when she got nasty and started sending me text messages telling me that she just had sex with her man, and she sent me this big ass long text and, you know, telling me how amazing it was and how did I feel about that. And I said, to be honest, I'd be more concerned if I was your man. Why straight after sex you have to text your ex-man and probably spend about 20 minutes texting him, but hey ho, that's her thing. She didn't like that. Then she went on to try and cuss me down for my attire, what I'm wearing. So I kind of laid into her about the 8 abortions or 7 abortions or whatever she had. Then finally I left her alone, and then she decided to start attacking me, my family, everybody on Facebook, but really going in on myself, you know, telling me about that I was a tramp and that my mum's house was trampified, and this girl was just going in. And then she went one step further when I didn't respond to that. I then told my friend, my good friend Alstallio here, that I was a paedophile, and this guy's got kids. You know, that'd be a horrible thing to have to hear about somebody. And she was very malicious with this accusations, and she's turned around even to me and sent me a message, just complete nonsense, saying that basically I need to be stopped and my boss needs to know and she needs to inform the police. Her best mate will make a statement to the police saying that I went through her daughter's knicker drawer, all of these things. And finally, the nail in the head, this girl, if you excuse me, gentlemen, for just a moment, please, if you will. This girl wants to go one step further, and she was saying that I actually touched up my niece, and that I'd said to her that I touched up my niece, and that it was wrong because my niece is a lovely girl, and somebody needs to call the police on me. It's just disgusting remarks, you know, with nothing in them at all. I've never even referenced my niece to her, apart from the fact that I hadn't seen her in 6 months. The girl is sick, and not in just a mental illness way. The girl is devil sick. My friend described her well, Satan. So I'm just gonna pass the baton right there.
Okay, so DJ Booyaka. All right, so here's what I got to sound out there. I know you heard me and kind of Alstallio snickering in the back there, but it's because you're either gonna. It's like, this is so absurd that she thought she could do this and get away with it. Listen, she clearly doesn't know who the fuck she's dealing with. And I don't need to say no names because it's pretty much she knows who this goes out to, but this goes out also to any bitch like her. I can't believe, I laugh right now because it's either you laugh or you cry. Once again, this shit, he could get you don't talk that bullshit about people. You do not disgrace them like that when it's not true. I don't care. That is crossing the fucking line, and that is that is retarded, and she needs to be locked up in a mental asylum or be put on medication and needs to be watched. She needs to let people know this, and she needs. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm gonna pass. Before I pass the turn, I do got a question for. Let me bring this question back to Simon real quick, and then I'll go to the one I had for Alstallio. She sent you a text about her man. Now, how? This is absolutely insane to me. Please explain that. Pass turn, Simon.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking, to be honest. Like, I'll tell you how that came about. That came about because we'd split up, and I'd made really no efforts to speak to her. I said to her that we could be friends, and she agreed to that. She even said that she thought we could be friends. But then her idea of being my friend would be to just occasionally text me some abuse over the next few days, telling me where I went wrong in the relationship. So I would laugh at that and sort of just tell her, you know, that's fine, we can still be friends. I listened to it, to be honest. I thought she was just mouthing off and she needed to do it, so I wasn't really bothered. In one ear, out the other, I let it fly over my head. But she seemed to be really getting frustrated that I wasn't going to cry over her, because my ex-girlfriend before her, I'd been with for 12 years, and she saw me. She knew that I was a mess over this girl, and she wanted the same drama for her, but she hadn't earned that drama. She was crazy, but I had 12 years of crazy before that. So I was a Jedi Knight at this shit. You know, this girl couldn't bring that to me, you know. She couldn't bring that shit to me with her 4-week self, with her 1-month self, and expect me to be crying a river over her. I'm sorry, but it wasn't going to happen. She was a very beautiful girl, but she had the most ugly soul, which is what I think we're going to get onto, because when a girl's got an ugly soul, she can look so thick, so beautiful, everything, and she just looks like a dog to me. She's just a dog, and this girl showed that she was a dog. And when she sent me this text, and she tried to say, you know, this was after maybe 3 or 4 days of me not contacting her or trying to cry over her or beg her back or anything like that. You know, I said it was a shame. I give her that. I said it was a shame that things went like that, because she just went from one extreme to the other, from divine love to hate and burning in the pits of, you know, hell. That's what it was like. But I didn't miss the heats, let's put it that way. So I was all right, man. You know, I'm going back to Brazil. I'll take 30 degrees. I don't need 600 degrees. So, yeah, when she sent this text, it was a few days later, and she told me that, you know, that she just finished having sex with her new boyfriend, and he made love with her, and he didn't want to rough her up in the sack like I did. It's crazy because she begged for that treatment. I mean, literally begged, as you know, I was quite able to demonstrate to the people who were fortunate to see the exposure of this girl. And yeah, that's another story for another day. But yeah, we did a number on her. We exposed her silly ass, but that's another thing. But yeah, this text was disgusting, and it was followed by even more disgusting text, which was like, you know, threatening my family, threatening to beat up my sister's baby, all sorts of things. So yeah, a very crazy one. Pass turn.
DJ Booyaka. Okay, so first of all, I wrote down. I got something I gotta say to you while you were ranting there. You're damn sure not crying for her anymore. On the contrary, we're all laughing. That's right. We're all laughing. We're taking something so evil, and we're just gonna laugh about it. You know, we're not even gonna let it bother us. Instead, we're just gonna expose the evil, and hopefully, us exposing the evil will stop the stupidity. Now she was texting about hurting your baby is absolute your sister's baby or whatever is absolutely insane. This girl needs to be in a mental asylum or jail, in my personal opinion. And that brings me to my question to you, Alstallio. How did you feel about the text when she sent you that Simon, you know, the pedophilia text? She sent you the text as well. So could you explain more on that? Pass turn. Alstallio.
Well, it was just like one of those things where I thought was like, hold on a minute. Well, I already knew the level of crazy that girl. Actually, she took it up a level, actually. I didn't even think she would get to that extreme, you know. And I was like, hold on a minute. I was like, I went to Thailand with this guy, man. I know this guy's deep. And I kept telling her, I know this guy's deepest secrets, man. And I know for a fact that's not one of them. I was like, come on, man. Come on. And then she was like, yeah, sending me these messages, and I was just trying to say to her, look, do you really think that one's gonna stand in the court of law or anywhere? And she was so insistent. You know, she was actually saying this based on a message that Simon was sending in goodwill to her daughter, which was nothing. The only thing that you probably could relate to sex is that the geezer used the F word, but it wasn't even like in a sexual, you know, way. It was just like, you know, like in a bit more of a, like, you know, I'm effing this, I'm just gonna effing say that, you know. So it wasn't like, and then you was going to do this and F this guy and F. It was nothing like that. I was like, hold on a minute, is that what you're basing your evidence on? So I just knew that this girl was. After that, I was like, man, this girl's done. She's done, man. So she's where she is now, in the bin where she belongs. Past the turn.
Simon.
Yeah, going back to that message as well, that Alstallio mentioned, that was meant for a daughter. It was a bit of creative writing that I actually wrote, which I think was quite a really inspired piece, to be honest, and everything, that I didn't actually send to her daughter as well. I sent it to the girl in question, the bitch. I sent it to her, asking her to send it to her daughter. It was meant to be an education on what it's like to be, because I was told that she was a diva and that she was hard work, but she was also very beautiful. This is even before I'd ever met the girl. And I sent the message to Alstallio as well, to ask him his opinion on what he thought, you know, if this would get through to a girl of her age and try and make her become a better person, rather than to just talk about anything related to paedophilia or sexual or anything like that. It was meant to inspire her to be a good person rather than just being a beautiful shell of a person. And I think, you know, one time, you know, it was a good piece of work that maybe she wasn't ready for at that age, but I sent it to her mother and to my friend. I don't think that's the actions of a sneaky paedophile, to be fair. Pass the turn.
DJ Booyaka. All right, so the message that you sent that you let me hear and everything, or that you told me that was to her daughter, to the bitch's daughter. I thought it was really good. I thought it was there to teach her what a good woman is and what a bad woman is. It wasn't anything bad. It wasn't anything pedophilia. That's for darn sure. And just for that reason alone, for threatening you like that, and also threatening the 8 people. Can we get into that? She sent you a text message for sending 8 people to jail for jokes. And you are not sending this into the police. You are being really nice to this girl, to this bitch. I'm sorry, that's a girl. I meant bitch. You're being real nice to this bitch. And I think people want to know, man, you should crumble this bitch. Send it to you. You're just too nice. But what about the 8 men that are in jail? Past turn Cyborg.
Yeah, man. Well, what do you even say? Like I say, when she's sending messages like that, man, and saying things like that, what do you even say to that? You should get the girl locked up, really. You should do, but the thing is, I didn't want to carry this on. What my intentions were was to expose this girl, man, this bitch, this bitch needed exposing. So I went about and I put together a compilation of all her lies and everything, and then I put it out there in social media, and we exposed this girl good and proper with, the help of a few trusted good men, and it was great. It was great exposure, and that was more beneficial to people who knew this girl than it was, to the police. I don't think there was enough to try and seriously get her locked up, and people know that she's, the police are aware that she's got people locked up, but maybe with them there was maybe some element of truth, or maybe she really is the devil and she can get people locked up for jokes, as she says. But I believe that this girl would deliberately lead a horse to water, where there's poisonous water, and she'll make them drink it, and then she'll get them to do what they want, what she wants. She's definitely she's a witch. So, but I was alert to these dangers, man. I had a good friend, Alstallio, who was right there talking me through it, and I was quite aware of the dangers because I had a crazy bitch before, and I know how to recognize the signs. So I was leaving a trail of breadcrumbs like Hansel and Gretel. So when it came to my escape, I was ready to just clear the ground and get back to where I was, and I still managed to get out with my smile intact. So I'm happy about that. Past 10.
DJ Booyaka. Well, I totally understand exactly what you're talking about, Simon. I mean, it seems to me that women nowadays really are, or bitches, excuse me. Sorry, ladies. Let me once again smack my hand. I did it. Let me hurt a little bit. But I meant bitches. Bitches are stupid ass fucks, and they need to wake the fuck up. Now, let's talk about the video, and hopefully this video does wake you up. Now, I don't need to hear nothing from you dumb bitches. Listen, I'm not talking about good women. There are good women out there. We're not talking about that. We're talking about bitches, okay? And as for bitches, let's talk about the video you made that I was in a good way trying to help you guys out. You see, I was trying to help y'all out in a good way by telling y'all, take out her name. Now, I was saying that so y'all wouldn't get in any trouble or anything like that. Now, I'm going to talk about the Facebook thing. Listen, Facebook, Alstallio, my homie, handles Facebook because there's some stuff happened with that I don't like. I like Alstallio to deal with my Facebook page, and so just know that's him on the Facebook, not me. I don't really deal with Facebook. I like Twitter, so you can follow me on DJ Booyaka, the real DJ Booyaka on Twitter, okay? And that's that. But as far as the video, I love the video you made. I really wish you would have edited out the names because that video is really great for everybody. But this is to you, Alstallio, because you edited this video and put really awesome pop-ups and just, how you like with Bill Cosby and stuff. Just, can you explain yourself why and you guys, listen, I love you guys to death. Just, listen, remember, don't say her name on this. Explain the video, please. It was fantastic. It had the way you edited it in some situations, it was genius. Explain yourself, Alstallio. Pass turn. Alstallio.
Okay, first of all, I just want to clarify a few things. There couldn't be anything, as you've seen, there couldn't be anything done against Cyborg for the video, or if you want to say me, then me. simply because even though we included the name, she would have to do a lot of stuff she'd have to prove a lot of stuff before she could get us into any kind of prosecution case in Europe. I don't know what it'd be like in America. I think in America you just have to fall on the sidewalk and then you get sued for it. But in England we're protected quite well from that stuff. And I don't think this bitch in question would have the finances to be able to bring forth such a prosecution. She couldn't actually go to the police or anything. That was, even though she did try to go to the police, that was a dumb move because the police have got nothing to do with this. If she has to do, this is a civil case. It's not a criminal case. It's a civil case. That means she has to go to, she probably has to go to the solicitor and get them to actually write us. The fact that she goes to the police when there's actually no case it was ridiculous and shows what kind of intelligence levels we're dealing with here. As far as the video is concerned, I just, for me it was, for a long time, I've been trod on by women and I've been annoyed by them, and I've been listening to Cyborg's story over the last flipping how many years with his ex-girlfriend and all this garbage, and then this girl came along and I was like, you know what, if she does what I think she's gonna do, I might have to see if I can convince him to let me get creative or let us get creative.
Yeah.
And looking for us, she put in enough nails in his coffin for him to loosen off the chains and be like, yeah, okay, let's go and let's get a bit creative with this. So that's what I did basically. I basically heard what Cyborg was saying on the videos, and I thought to myself, whoa, it's blow after blow here, man. It's like very one-sided. In fact, you know what? In all fairness, in hindsight, I think that was too hard for her. We could have probably did half the effort and still won. That video was like an overkill. We actually overkilled her. We shouldn't have done. That was, in hindsight, I feel real guilty now, man. I hope, in the afterworld, the afterlife, he's up high or wherever, whoever the invisible man in the sky will forgive me for that, man, because we actually destroyed her on that. And you can tell we've destroyed her because, well, I mean, she was calling me after, I'm going to make a video. Shall I make a video? Yeah, I'm going to make a video. Watch me make a video. Nothing. I'm still waiting for that video, man. Still waiting for it. And if you want to look at the video, it is still available. If you want to look at it, you can find it. Just type in the right words. I'm not going to tell anyone what the words are, but if you type in the right stuff, you'll find it. Don't worry, it's still around. Still floating in the ambience of the internet. Pass the turn.
DJ Booyaka. Okay, so I got exactly what you're saying. So she says she's going to make a video and stuff in response. Well, listen, please, bitch, try making a video. Go ahead. We want you to. You know why? The reason this video was made, that they even made it. I support you guys. You guys are just, man, listen, I support you guys. I just wanted the best for you. I don't want any of you guys to get in any trouble. That's the point. But I was just, I give you mad props for doing what you did, because too many good men are being stepped on. And that's the truth. And bitches just think they can do it. Their whole response is, man's been doing it to us for years. Not every man has been a fucking... If you want to go be a bitch to a playboy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to be nasty individuals, go mess with nasty individuals. You know what I mean? Or not saying that all playboys are bad, because some playboys are honorable and honest about what they do. And those are real honorable playboys, and you got to respect that. And there's also honorable girls. You can't call them bitches, because at least they're being honest about what they do, and you got to kind of respect the honesty. It's the lying and stuff like that that makes this particular person a bitch. How she was explaining how much she loved him in the video. You guys really got to see the video. I hope they clean it up. If they want me to help them clean it up, I will definitely clean it up for them, and so they could put it back up without the name, because I think it needs to be seen by everybody. I really do, and it's got a wonderful message. Yes, he crushes her, and apparently there was a fireplace or something. It sounded like a little fireplace. I don't really know what that was. I mean, I can, in my mind, I don't want to say anything about that, but that got pretty bad. As a matter of fact, let's talk to Simon about the fireplace, or whatever have you that you wish to call it. Pass turn to Cyborg.
Okay, let's just clear up the fireplace. the fireplace scene. I'd say, like, in terms of cinematography, it's almost like, you know, Basic Instinct. Is it Basic Instinct where you got the famous leg crossover with Sharon Stone and that, or Kim Basinger? I can't remember, man. I'm an old guy. Man. Sharon Stone or something.
Sharon Stone.
Yeah, but this is almost like, this is just on a better level because it allows oneself to use one's imagination to reach the point where you're trying to understand how the crackling of the fire is so moist. You know? This is a moist crackling of the fire that was going on here, and this girl was definitely stoking her own fire. And it's a bit of a cinema magic that my friend managed to capture in such eloquent and beautiful ways. And I did ask for a caption to be put behind that. I can't actually remember what it is now. Maybe my friend will remember, but I think we would have definitely lost something. It was just a very dark room with a very beautiful fireplace squelching all over the place, which was amazing. But yeah, I'll let one imagine what that could be. But yeah, we going back to the stuff when Alstallio said we killed this bitch, and we did kill this bitch. And he asked me if we wanted to. I think when we did the first edit of it, it wasn't harsh enough for me. I wanted it to be punchy all the way through. I wanted this girl to just feel like she couldn't catch her breath, because this girl, I said I don't want to throw jabs, I want to throw haymakers at this girl. And that's what I wanted, and I think we accomplished that, man. But I will say one thing, you want to see the shit we didn't use. I mean, if you think we went in hard on this bitch now, you want to see the shit that I couldn't use, that I would have loved to have used. There was so much more. And we didn't even expose all these bitches' lies. Like, she got off lightly. And just before I pass the baton, I will say one thing. This girl, if she ever came back with a video that she wants to make, I wouldn't bother. I really wouldn't bother. Because we've got so much, like, unused, not even footage. I'm on about original material, song, verse. We have everything ready for this girl. And we haven't even took off the handbrake yet. So, to be honest, I wouldn't if I was her. She's on skis and she's going downhill, and I'm at the top of the mountain looking down. You got a long way to get back to where we are, girl. And if I was you, I would think about the shit that I can throw down the mountain after your sorry ass. So, pass baton.
DJ Booyaka. Well, I'll definitely admit that you guys definitely destroyed the bitch. I'll definitely say that. And on another note, I'm making a song. The song is, to the bitch and to all bitches pretty much, because I'm celibate. And this is the reason why I'm celibate, is because bitches nowadays are crazy. And I know that all women are bad, but I ain't taking a chance, because if a bitch ever broke my heart again, I really would kill the bitch. It's not a fucking joke. I'm talking about not like they did it, but these guys know how crazy I am. And so just remember, y'all can laugh and say, oh, listen, I can't be a playboy. I tried that. I was an honorable playboy. I was honest about it, saying, look, I just want to have fun. But I don't like that. I'm perfectly fine having one woman. And I believe Simon is the same type of guy. Alstallio, on the other hand, he's an honest playboy, though. So this is going to get interesting. I'd like to talk to Alstallio really quick about being an honorable playboy. Okay, and just know after all this discussion that we're talking about, that there will be a song that I created. It backs up my homie. It'll be the anthem for all the good men out there, but it also explains why I'm celibate. Now, all that said, Alstallio, what are your thoughts on being an honorable playboy? Pass turn. Alstallio.
Well, I think it's good to tell a girl your plans, tell a girl your motive. I got a friend, a friend of my wife actually. A friend of my wife, and she was dating a guy, and she was telling us how he's a beautiful man, and I was like looking at him, and I was like, this is not a beautiful man, and she was like, yeah, it was, and the first instinct I had to her was like my wife asked me, what do you think of him? I said, look, tell her to leave him now. And she was like, yeah, why? I said, look, I can just tell by the way he looks that this guy's he's a player. I can tell when someone's a player or when someone's not a player. You can just tell by the way they are, the mannerisms. Anyway, quite a long story short, it comes out, you know, guy's got a wife, he's been married. But the thing is, what okay, that's not a bad thing. He's got a wife, and you know, I have a hope, so I'm good. But with this guy, what gets me mad about this guy, you know, he's a brother too as well. That's the worst thing. I'm like, brother, man, start acting straight. You can tell these girls, okay, you're probably gonna get like 50% less girls, or maybe let's say 70% less girls when you start telling them, look, I got a girl. But one thing men should never do is promise girls anything. Like this guy's telling this girl, yeah, I want to have a good relationship, and we need to be together, and I can't wait, I want to move in with you. And the geezer knows, he knows that in a couple of weeks, you know, at the end of the day, he's going back to his wife. He's going back to his wife, and in a couple of weeks, he might get found out. He knows, every player knows that eventually you're going to get caught. I knew when I was messing with girls. That's why I had to tell my wife. I said, look, you know, I need to have a hall pass, because if I'm going to mess with girls, I want to get caught. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So basically, this is what I don't understand. To be honourable is to tell a girl your plans. Tell her, like, if you meet a new girl, I mean, you don't have to tell her off the back. You don't have to go in there and be like, oh, I'm married. It might put up your worth a little bit, but most cases the girl will be like, bye. But what you shouldn't do is, if you know you got a girl sitting at home and you just want to have your fun, every man needs to have his fun, you know. That's all right. But don't be telling the girl, oh, look, we're going to be together, I love you, babe, and things are good. And then one day, he's like he did, how he got caught. Man's an idiot. He goes MIA for like a week, doesn't call the girl. Of course, the girl has been spending every day with the girl, or every other day, and he's calling all the time, and all of a sudden he goes off the chart. What's the first thing the girl's going to do? Type his name into Facebook. Didn't work. Type his name into Google. Then, you know, she's going to see all sorts of information about him in Google, because Google has information about everybody. If you want, look, women, if you want to find a guy, anything about a guy, go to Google, put his name in there, and there's not much you won't find about a guy on there, because the guy is registered to a flipping a social media account, or an email account, or a job account, or something. He's always in there. So just to wrap it up, man, I think it's all right to be honourable as long as you're telling the girls. But if you're not, if you're going to try and lie about it, then that's just stupid. You're only going to get problems after that. That's it. That's the baton.
DJ Booyaka. So you guys see what I'm saying, though? Do you guys, listeners, my extravagant listeners, do y'all understand why I love these two guys here? And no gay way, because I'm not gay. They know I'm not gay. Everyone knows I'm not gay. I don't hate gay people. Again, I've already explained that in the first segment of when I was ranting. But I will say that, you know, that's what I mean by honorable. Don't lie. If you're a man sitting there even lying to a woman, that's not a man, that's a dog. And that ain't cool to be a dog like that. All right? You got if you're going to be a real player, all right? You got to be an honorable player, then you got to be honorable. Be honest up front about it. You ain't got nothing to lie about. Look, man, this is what I'm going to do. If you don't like it, don't be with me. Yada, yada, yada. There's no need for you to lie and break hearts. When you break hearts, when you get your dick cut off. I'm telling you, bitches is crazy. Anyway, talking about bitches, one thing I can't stand, and this happens a lot, and I want to get into this a little bit, and I want to kind of get your viewpoint on this, Alstallio, and then we could talk about hall pass and everything. But I want to discuss a little about how some women, not all, okay, but there are some women out there who get married and then they just stop having sex with their man. They just change everything around, and then, you know, it makes the man, right? I mean, this isn't fair to the man. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys don't take this offensively, but I'm talking about these women out there who get married and then just want to let themselves go. I'm talking about that is, now listen, if a woman gets bigger because she's sick, right? That's different. And the man should stay with her because, you know what I'm saying, that's your love, you got to stick up. But if the woman just gets together like looking all hot and stuff, that's not what you got together with. That was a mirage. It was a lie. That's what I'm saying. It's a lie. And my homie Alstallio, he knows about being married and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that he's going through that or anything, but I do want to explain about that type of women and what is both your thoughts, Cyborg and Alstallio. So I'm going to give y'all the floor on this because I believe Cyborg is like I am in a way, as in one woman, and Alstallio is he's got hall pass and everything, but he likes more women. But also please discuss, Alstallio, in this discussion about your opinion about women who get married and then change. I'm not saying that yours is like that, okay, or anything like that, but I'm just saying, just explain. because you know a lot about women. So, past turn. Alstallio.
Okay, so my wife changed. I mean, she didn't gain weight or anything. I mean, she's just had a baby, so like we're about 3 months in. She changed. I would say she got lazy, and not just now though. I think she's been lazy for the last maybe 3 or 4 years. I think it's just like getting worse somehow. Like for example, yeah, I understand she has a baby, but like at night, like she'll get the kids to sleep, and then the first thing she'll do is go to sleep herself. She won't think, okay, let me try and empty my husband's bowls. She'll just be like, I'm just going to sleep, man, sack this. And I'll sit there most of the night with a hard on, thinking to myself, okay, where do I go from here? Now, that's how my hall pass came about. I mean, she has a hall pass too. I knew the only way to get a hall pass was to offer her a hall pass too. Now, whether she used that hall pass or the chance, I don't know. But for me, it was just a logical thing, because I knew that if I don't get a chance to go out and meet girls, or when I go on holiday and travel, you know, me and Cyborg like to travel a lot, and I get to meet a girl, I don't want to pass up any of these opportunities, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's all I can say about that. I think that is the main problem with women. Like, one guy, his name was Mark Whipwell, he explained to us that when a couple get together, you know, the first part of it, I guess it's something to do with your chakras. You know, you need to get the chemistry together, so you're having a lot of sex and you're building up all this momentum into the relationship, which then eventually forms love. And then after a while, because you've been in love and you've been together for so long and you're familiar with each other, you don't really need to make love as much anymore. You can just touch each other. Now, that's all good, but with men, we get stuck in a situation where we just want to spread our seed, you know, we want to spread it around. And like, I can give my wife spared me two children, which is all good, but because even though she spared me 2 children, doesn't mean that my feeling to spread my genetics goes away. And this is what women don't understand. They think that, well, I gave you 2 kids, and yeah, look, put it this way: if you got a crazy sex addicted nymphomaniac girlfriend and she gives you all the sex in the world, there is no real reason for you to want to have sex with anyone else, especially if the girl you're with. The only reason I would say you'd be justified in that is probably because you think to yourself, yeah, I would like to probably try another girl who probably looks different. Or like if your girlfriend's fat and you're not really into fat women, or your girlfriend got fat and you're not really into fat women, then maybe you think, oh, I wouldn't mind having sex with a slim girl. But you should exhaust all possibilities first. And if your girl's fat and you're thinking, oh man, you used to be thin, send her ass to the gym. That's it. And whatnot. But if you're getting if your balls are empty all the time, there's no real need for you to you know, play away. Saying that, if your balls are full, like mine are, 95% of the time, I think, like, I'm trying to think now. I'm not looking for anyone's sympathy now, but the last time I had sex, I think I've had sex with my wife 1 time in the last month and a half. That's come on, that's long. I just had a discussion about it on Facebook, and people were like, man, there's something wrong there. And it's not because she's a bad lover or I'm a bad lover. She just can't be bothered with it, and that's all it comes down to. And that's why I think it was easy for me to get my hall pass. Because my wife, she even said, she was like, oh, at least some of the pressure goes off me then and whatever. And I was like, okay, yeah, cool. That's cool. And like I said to you, the only reason I don't disappear and spend all my time with new girls is because I'm scared that it will break our relationship up, you know. And that's why I'm like, okay, if I get a chance to mess with a girl, it's all good. But if there's no girl throwing it or putting it out for me, then I have to just accept it that right now I'm going for a dry patch. And right now I'm really going for a dry patch. So that's what it is at the moment. Yeah, I don't know what else I can add to that, man. Pass the bad.
DJ Booyaka. Okay, Alstallio, well, I have a question for you, since you said all that. It's pretty interesting. Are there any women that or anything that would participate in your little, you know, in the hall pass thing, pass turn? Alstallio.
Well, yeah, there was this one girl, I met her, and she wasn't that bad looking, but like I didn't go in there and was like, yeah, throwing the whole idea that I'm married around, because that's just stupid, you know, you ain't gonna get nothing. And in most cases, you probably can sleep with a girl once or twice before she even cares about what your real situation is. But then I met this other woman and you know, she's 50 years old, and I was offering a chance for her to be my side chick. I was like, "Do you want to be my side chick?" And she turned around and said to me, "Look, you know, I don't want someone who's married. I'm worth more than that." And I was like, "But you're 50." I said, "You're done. Everything that all the chances you had in life are gone. You're never going to get anybody now. That's it." And that's what I told her. I said, "Look, people your age are already married. Young guys are just going to mess with you, you know, and just to see, you know, just for what it experience an older girl, or I don't know, if you got money or whatever." But I said, just the fact that the only option you actually have is a side chick. That's it. So I said, "I'll offer you that chance." And she was like, "No, I'm going to find someone for me, and, you know, and eventually, you know, I'm going to set that." And I just went on to say to her, "Look, not everybody gets somebody, you know what I mean? And some girls just have to end up, look, you know what? Even saying that, you know, in all of Europe, in the whole of the world, apart from a few countries where they actually purposefully kill the female species, like China and India and stuff like that, they get rid of the females. So they've got like massive, like I think India has 50 million more men than women. So can you imagine that? 50 million. So that's why they have to invent gangs where they just kill each other and do stupid things, because their testosterone's out of control. China is another country that have like a ridiculous, I think it's also like a 50 million or 60 million or something. I don't know the number exactly, but it's a lot. Apart from that, so basically these women, that's the only reason why statistics say there's more women in the world than men. Because of places like China and Muslim countries in particular, they pacify all the women, they get rid of them, they kill them, and then they say, "Yeah, we need more men for wars and armies." That's what they want, because they got this whole mentality. So unless you're going to go with one of these guys, which most girls don't want, a guy from India or China, Europe, especially European girls, even being of an African descent or black Jamaican descent, even for us, look, let's say a European girl, for example. The only girls who are open for black guys or African guys are 10% of white girls, 90% of black girls, 5% of Indian girls, and 2% of Chinese girls. That's it. That's us. For white guys, I would say it's probably 95% of white girls, 70% of black girls, 70% of Chinese girls, and probably Indian girls, probably even just as high. See, white people have, in a way, the black people are the, and I'm totally off topic now, but I just want to get that in. Black people are like the dominant species, but they've made us a way that we're probably the least attractive, even though in not genetically, innately, like the women find us the most attractive, but they'll never admit that, you know, when you date a black guy, you got all sorts of problems that come with it. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of women will be like, "Nah, I date a black guy, man, with my family and the friends and what's the name we're gonna think and all this garbage." So yeah, anyway, going back on to topic, as long as you don't go into the relationship with anybody talking about, "Yeah, I'm married" and stuff, a girl will message you for a little bit. Well, I find that if you really want a girl to be your side chick, it's going to have to be someone you know for a long time. It's going to have to be either a work colleague or someone you like go to the social club with, and then you slowly build a relationship with them, and then they'll do it. If you just try and go to the club and get a girl and talk all your bull crap and say, "Yeah, you're going to be my side chick," you're probably going to get your bang once or twice, and then she's going to suss you out, and then you're gone. And that's it. That's the chances you have. So even though I've got a hall pass and I've given my wife a hall pass, my wife's got a completely different thing. She could get like never ending amounts of side guys, never sugar daddies, everything. And actually, I encourage you to do that. I'm saying, "Yeah, get someone who can give us some money, man. I'm actually pimping out my wife. Anyone who's interested, got a lot of money, call me 555-7, man." Anyway, so my wife can get like just guys, never ending stream of guys who just want to like bang out, because that's all men do. But for men, it's a lot different. So anyway, yeah, pass the baton.
Cyborg.
Okay, man. I think my point of view on this, man, is, you know, I completely agree with what Alstallio is saying, that, you know, women, I think whether you're married or not, whether you got kids or not, man, I think it's just inherent in all women, they're going to change. And I guess to all extent, all people change, man. I think everyone's evolving. But what I'm noticing now is that the evolution of women is like Benjamin Button, man. We're going backwards. I don't know what's going on, man, but we're going backwards. And I think this is where, you know, a lot of guys are facing a completely different problem to Alstallio here, man. Like, what's actually happening now is, like, the women now, they've got no morals. And this is what's making it hard for guys to really, you know, settle down and be with somebody for a long time and be faithful and be good, because these girls be crazy, and if they're not crazy, then they're lazy, or if they're not lazy, then they expect a whole lot. Like, my opinion with women is they want you to have all of your shit together. They want you to have, you know, be at least on the verge of buying a house. They want you to have a nice car. They want you to take them out for romantic meals. They want you to defend their honor, even when they're probably cussing somebody down and putting you in danger. They want you to do that for them. They want you to, you know, to pay for the meal. They want you to pull out their chair, and then their response to even making you some food is questionable, man, at best. You know, they want to give some half-assed efforts, and none of their shit needs to be in order for them to expect 10 out of 10 from their men. And I think, you know, a lot of guys who made the mistake in just doing what I was nearly going to do and going all guns blazing, is that they end up realising a few years down the line that this girl, her cheese slid off her cracker a long time ago, man, and you're left with some rubbish girl, man. And you know, a lot of guys in the 30s and 40s who I know, they end up back on mom's sofa, or they end up keeping on their friend's sofa, or, you know, end up in some really grotty, horrible, disgusting flat somewhere, or apartment, or whatever you say over there. And this is what's the reality now, you know. And the good women, even at our age, you know, where we're talking mid-30s, the good girls that are left, why they're few and far between. You know, there's not many of them. So what's left now is there's a lot of guys who are going for these last few gems, and then these girls' heads are exploding off all the attention, because they're still the desired fruit that's been unpicked or is still available. So then they get this inflated sense of importance and beauty, and they think that their good looks means that they should have any kind of man. Well, I'm sorry, darling. I think I'm going to join my friend DJ Booyaka here and be celibate, if it means that I just have to take my flipping diamond off a big massive heap of shit. I'd rather go without. Pass baton.
DJ Booyaka. All right. So this has been really interesting on all points of views. I understand both of you guys. I really do. And I am celibate for a reason, because I would absolutely kill a bitch. I've said this already. And so remember, I'm saving lives. My celibacy is saving a bitch's life. And I'm insane. But all that said, today, in my opinion, I think bitches are acting the way they're acting is because of, like, technology and all, you know, the music, all these. It's just every like, women want to be married with $1 million diamond ring. It's like everything seems materialistic, and it's getting on my fucking nerves. It shouldn't be about material. I don't understand how money makes you show love. I think there's other ways to show love and express love, and I think people have forgotten about that, especially bitches. They only think about money and materialistic things. But my question to you two is, how do you change that? Find out who's coming up next, but I'm going to. My question to you is, how can a bitch change? How you know what I mean? How do you change a bitch that thinks the way she's thinking about materialistic shit? How do you change that bitch? Maybe even Cyborg has to read what he wrote to that poem that he wrote or whatever. I don't know, but I guess we'll start with. Well, I'm gonna pass turn. Alstallio.
I don't think we can change it, to be honest. I think the world's on a very dangerous, disastrous path, and I think it's only going to get worse, to be honest. I think by the time we've gone, by the time we've left this planet, I'll be surprised if, first of all, if at least 30 to 50% of the people will be homosexual. I think that's the way it's going to go. And I think there's just going to be a war for the few straight people who are on the planet, and I think it's a great way of depopulation, and that's what I think. I think you can't change it now. I think it's too late. Like I said, the world needs probably pretty much a reset, and until we get that, it's just going to get more crazy. I mean, how do you change people's minds now? How do you change girls' ways of thinking when they're like, oh, I just want to get a guy who's rich, who's got a big fat car, you know? Look at it this way. By the time you get to before you get to your late 20s, you're pretty much a child. You think like a child. You're chasing like menial stuff, stupid stuff. You're chasing cars. You're chasing luxury. You're chasing fakeness, things that don't mean anything. You grow up in that mindset. Now, if you don't meet the right people before you get to that pivotal age of around 30, you're stuck like that. That's who you're going to be for the rest of your life until you get to an age where because I think you have a few evolution jumps in your life. I think the first one's you get to a teenager, that's your first one. Then you start wanting this stuff. That's why a lot of crime happens when you get to like these puberty ages, because you start trying to find out, okay, where do I fit in? Okay, I'm going to join a gang, I'm going to steal stuff, I'm going to concentrate on work, what am I going to do? And then you have another shift at around 28, 29, where you start thinking to yourself, what is life about? Is this really life? Do I have to work every day? Do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? And so when you look at some girls like the bitch we was talking about earlier, she never got out of that, you know? She never met somebody she never had anyone to guide her. So she's stuck the way she is now, post 30. She's stuck. She'll be like that now, bitter, twisted, until she's old, until she gets to the next stage of evolution, which is around 50 to 55, when you start realizing, oh man, I've done stupid stuff. I need to calm down now. So, and by then, it's already too late. Your life's passed you by. You're for the scrap heap. And that's the people we're dealing with. That's the influence we have when you're watching TV and the media, like Cyborg said, or Booyaka. So, yeah, I think there is no way out, to be honest. And that's all I got to say to that. Pass the baton.
Cyborg.
Right, man. Well, it's a sorry state of affairs, to be honest. I think when it comes to, it's not just women, though. It's men. It's society in general, man. I'm gonna allude back to what Alstallio was saying here, man. Like, you know, life now, it's looking like the good fight is being lost. If I'm being honest, out there, man. Capitalism and people's greed and people's expectation. You know, everyone's got all this expectation for the life, and you know, these women as well who want it. You know, they want. Even their makeup costs as much as some people's cars, and I'm not joking, you know, it's crazy. And you think this shit doesn't even last long, and it paints a false picture of them in who they are as people, and they put on designer clothes, and they haven't got designer personalities, man. That's the thing, you know, they've got all this expensive clothes, but they've got nothing classy about their personality, and they're getting lost. They're really, really getting lost, and in this sea of expectation. And I think the only way that we can go about trying to meet some decent people, depending on if you're an ignorant person of the world, then you can go and live that fantasy with them and you can get the latest stuff. But I know me and Alstallio, we wish for an easier life, man, a simpler life. And maybe it would be one great woman. If that one great woman was great on every level, man, and, you know, we could find somebody who's like, you know, willing to share our dreams and our passions and everything like that, and that'd be the amazing thing, man. But the problem now is these girls want to go to the Bahamas, and they want to maybe go on a speedboat and take these pictures and wear, you know, $60, $70 flipping or pound perfume or whatever, and they want you to take them for nice meals. But, you know, you have to understand, honey, I'm a truck driver, you know. I didn't tell you my name was James Bond, and I definitely haven't got this endless stream of money. And if I had, then I'm sure some of it has to be like put back for me, surely, and my dreams. And what if you decide to kick me out 2 years down the line, and am I going back on my mother's sofa again? So I'm just saying, I just want to wrap this up really quickly. I'm going to say that women, good women, are hard to find. But if you are going to find them, then maybe you just need to find them on your travels while they're also soul searching and reflecting on their lives. Because an ignorant girl who refuses to reflect is the most dangerous girl of all, because she sees no error in her ways. She sees nothing wrong with her chasing the dream or being ambitious, as they will say. You know, I want a nice car and a nice house too. you know, the thing is that I want to be a nice person wrapped up around nice people who support each other. I want to have dreams that mean more than material wealth. I want to have memories that last a lifetime and mean that I achieved something with my life. And I think they're the kind of tools that you need to try and look for in your partner. And if you can find that, maybe the lucky few. But right out here now, it's like a small pool with an ocean full of piranhas. And that's what it's like. Pass the baton.
Okay, well, seems like we're getting towards the end of the show. So I got a couple of notes here. I'd like, well, just one note, really. I've been saving here. I'll just get this off. The rest is, we've pretty much covered everything else. I just have to say something about Alstallio's situation with his wife. I want to end it on, I know he's saying that they both got a hall pass, but in my personal opinion, she shouldn't get a hall pass. Because if she was doing everything she was, you know, that a wife's supposed to do, he wouldn't be out needing a hall pass. So that's my opinion on that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know, man. I just think that, you know, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Comment below everyone else's thoughts. But on that note, I'm going to let these two say their final thoughts. Couple plug-ins. I'll start off with Alstallio, end it with Simon, and then I'll give my final thoughts. Start off with Alstallio.
Yeah, man. Just check out my website, www.alstallio.com. Alstallio is spelled like Alstallio. It's kind of weird, actually, the name Alstallio. When I when I thought about it, I didn't realize that I was actually creating a godlike name, because anything with Al at the front is pretty much godlike. So respect to me there. And obviously check out my I Want to Sing 365 challenge. You can find the videos on YouTube and also on my website. Yeah. Thanks for having me, man.
DJ Booyaka. All right, man. Thank you for having you on as well, Alstallio. You did great. Next up, Simon.
Yeah, man. I think we've covered a lot of ground today, and I think few people's eyes been opened. You know what it's really like out there with certain people. Personally, I couldn't deal with the hall pass myself. That's me again, personally, and that. But you know, I find the crazy ones. But anyway, that aside, I think we've had a really good show. Bigging up DJ Booyaka, the best man in the game, and Alstallio. I want you to check out Our Lives Matter, which is on alstallio.com, which is the store. It's extracts from our lives and our views on different things as well, which is all related to this with DJ Booyaka and everything. So I'll just keep the family together. Let's start talking. Let's spread the word. And guys, thanks for listening to us, and we really appreciate it.
DJ Booyaka. All right, so thank you both for coming on and sharing your thoughts about the bitch and all bitches like the bitch. To the bitch, I hope this doesn't just burn you. I hope it wakes you and any bitch like you up. Now, all that said, I will end it like this. Look, lies are the problem. If you want to play, be honest and play. How can you claim to love someone that you are purposely lying to for your own self-interest and or pleasures? That is not an honorable player. That is a bitch and a coward. You are scared to tell the truth because of the fear of losing the thing you claim to love. Look, woman up or even man up. Say the truth and let the chips fall where they may. Bitches, please stop being starstruck. Seriously. If you don't have a man, fine. But if you do, please stop being a fucking cunt. Look, here, dumb bitches. All movie stars and musicians or what have you are regular people. Are you all blind? They bleed. They hurt. They cry. And heartbreak. They feel it. They go through it like everyone else. Next time you head out to your grocery store, look at all the magazines right before you go pay for your food. Angelina Jolie breaking down saying she misses Brad Pitt. Yeah, sure you do. Think he was one of the good ones, right, gentlemen? That's one of the good ones, and you know what I mean? Look. Anyway, there's more crazy stories that you can see on the covers. Just go ahead. Next time you're up there, just check it out. They're normal people. Don't you see? They are not gods or anything like that. They are regular people that are talented. But talent is an array of things, people. Stop looking for someone that is rich for love. Okay? Just because a person is rich in money does not make them rich in life. Showing true love is not by buying $1 million ring. If you don't understand, pure and simple, true love cannot be bought. And that was just some food for thought. A tip for bitches. Now, all you bitches hearing this shit right here, especially you married bitches, if you got a good man, and you know if you do, I want you to get yourself looking good, all sexy and shit, like you did the first time you met him. Put on that sexy lingerie. Get your hair did. Put your makeup on. You know what I mean. Soon as you see your man, I want you to walk up to him, tell him how grateful you are to even having a good man. Then get down on your knees and suck his dick. And then you can fuck him right. Now if you listen to me, many things will start to occur. First off, your man's temper will surely be down, 'cause you have emptied his balls. Also, men are very visual creatures. So dressing sexy for your man every now and again, instead of just when you're going out with your quote-unquote girly friends, will make your good man, how do I put this, feel like a king. Now if you bitches take my advice, watch what happens. Thank me later. This is
E to the Extravagant Radio.
Prepare for DJ Booyaka's Forever Celibate, produced by Laloproductionsbeatz. This track I created supported my homie Simon. It explains also why I'm celibate as well. Long story short, this bitch thought she could diss my homie on Facebook, but in a sneaky way, leaving out his name and shit. You know how them sneaky bitches are. Anyway, she went further. She threatened my homie in a text that, yes, I've seen, saying she is going to tell everyone he's a pedophile and is sleeping with his little niece, and he's not. Now to threaten my homie in such a magnitude of filth, when it's not true, force me, DJ Booyaka, to do this. I'm not gonna physically hurt you, but I will permanently, mentally burn you with not lies but true. This is what happens when you fuck with my crew. I'm so tired of you bitches fucking with good men. Nowadays you bitches are just revolting, trying to lie about something so disgusting, trying to call my boy a pedophile when he's not, is not joking. Put down that crack you're smoking. There's a line, and bitch, you crossed it, but I will make you fucking regret it. And if you think that I can't do it, wait till everyone hears this shit before I get started, bitch. Stop sucking that dick and wipe off that gum that's dripping from your lips. All you bitches, yeah, you make me sick. I don't want your pussy, hell nah, you can keep it. All you bitches, yeah, you make me sick. That's why I'm forever celibate. Freaking heart wasn't good enough for you. Nah, what you have to go off and do? Not just slander, deformation of character. Bitch, I'm just getting started, fuck you. And any bitch like you wolves in sheep's clothing. Dissing, cause my homie ain't richin', but he's straight up working. But nah, that ain't good enough for y'all. You want a man that's rich, cause you think you went out for bitch, and you shouldn't have to work hard for shit. One of them hoes who use their looks to get where they wanna get. Even suck an old man's dick as long as you'll pay for all your shit. Am I right, bitch? All you bitches, yeah, you make me sick. I don't want your pussy, hell nah, you can keep it. All you bitches, yeah, you make me sick. That's why I'm forever celibate. Bitches are very seductive and very manipulative. It's how they fuck you right and make you pussy whip. With their eyes they hypnotize, but it's time to realize that it's just a face disguise. See through the veil of lies. Bitches, you need to listen. If you have a loyal good man, hug him, suck him, fuck him, and thank him. Don't cheat on him, for fuck's sakes cherish him. Some of you don't even know that, here what you got. How you gonna cheat on a man that would straight up die for you up on the spot? Now listen. All you bitches, yeah, you make me sick. I don't want your pussy, hell nah, you can keep it. All you bitches, yeah, you make me sick. That's why I'm forever celibate. Props to Alstallio, giving props to Simon. Giving props to still dreaming, my homie D and anyone like him. Love nowadays is a word abused and straight misused. Something precious used, but for selfish reasons. And for this very reason, the word has lost its meaning. With the faith decreasing, lust growing, and bitches good at acting. If a bitch ever broke my heart again, I put her ass in a coffin. So because of my celibacy, just know a bitch's life I'm saving. All you bitches, yeah, you make me sick. You make me sick. I don't want your pussy, hell no, you can keep it. All you bitches, yeah, you make me sick. You make me sick. That's why I'm forever celibate. Forever celibate, celibate, celibate.